sweetheart, I'm back. I brought some food. I hope this is okay. I know it's sort of the same end result, but I didn't really have it in me to get anything live, so I just went to a butcher shop. I've always assumed the red stuff in there is blood, but I'm not really a meat person, so I wasn't really sure, and I thought it'd be too weird to ask anyone. It's not. Shit, I always assumed it was. I guess I should have asked before I left, but I didn't really think of it until after the meeting. Right, so I know I told you I was gonna work my way out of the Hunters Guild, but I don't know, after the meeting tonight, I just don't think I can. I did try though. I told them I wasn't sure I could do this anymore, but they had a point. I mean, yes, you turned out to be different from any of the other vampires I've encountered, but that doesn't negate the rest of my experiences, and it doesn't make up for the fact that the majority of your kind are cruel, sadistic monsters with no regard for the lives of the people they hurt. I mean, just look at what happened to you. No, I am obviously not okay, and it's fucking vampires' fault. I didn't become a vampire hunter because everything's okay. You know what? Fine. You want to know what happened? I'll tell you what happened. It was 2 years ago. My girlfriend and I were having a picnic and watching the sunset. It was a nice night. Until a vampire showed up. We didn't stand a chance. He broke my leg so I couldn't run or fight. I couldn't do anything. I was stuck on the ground helpless as I watched him drain her completely. I had to watch as the life drained from her eyes. And when he was done, he just threw her body away like he was flicking a cigarette. I was crushed, broken, and in survival mode. I was desperately trying to crawl away as if I could possibly get away from a vampire when I couldn't even walk. I should have died with her, but I didn't. 2 of the vampire hunters showed up and they saved my life. They said they were tracking the vampire, but they were too far behind to save her too. They took him down, and they gave me a stake to land the killing blow. And I did. I drove it through his heart, and I killed him. And the hunters took me in. They helped me through my recovery, and then they trained me to be one of them. You were supposed to be my third. Thanks. I appreciate it. Exactly. I did tell them about you, but I didn't tell them I couldn't do it. I told them I killed you as planned, but that it left me questioning if this was a life I could handle. I told them I didn't think I could do it anymore. They pointed out that you were the exception, not the rule. That they had done so much to train me, that they were the reason I'm alive. And they aren't wrong about that. And they brought up what she would think, that if I gave up, it'd be like spitting on her grave. That for living, I owe it to her, to do whatever I can to stop that from happening to anybody else. What? No, they're not manipulative. They saved me. I owe them my life. Their timing... No, they got there as soon as they could. If they could have saved her too, they would have. It's just a coincidence that they got there when they did. Well, what the fuck did you know? You're one of them. No, stop. You don't have to look so scared. I'm sorry for yelling at you. It's just... These hunters saved my life, and I have given literally everything to them for the last 2 years. I can't just walk away from them. It's not that easy. And I get that you're this sweet little thing that's coming from a place of looking out for me in spite of the fact that I attacked and kidnapped you and kept you locked up in my basement for a week. And I know how all of this sounds, but it's not like that really. They're good people. They help people. They save lives. That's what they do. They just don't want me to walk away from it because it's important. Look, I appreciate that you're trying to help, but drop it. Let's not forget who's in charge here. You're still at my mercy. You're still chained up in my basement. I told you I'd protect you, but that doesn't mean I'm any less in charge. You're gonna do what I say, and drop it. Now back to taking care of you. Obviously this is a bust, but how do you normally eat? I know you said you drink animal blood, but how do you get it? You go drink from deer in the woods. You don't even kill them? God, you're such a sweetheart. I can't exactly get you a live deer. What if... I can't believe I'm actually going to suggest this, but what if I give you my blood? How much do you need? How often do you need it? Is that something I could actually do long term? Damn. Well, even if I can't regenerate blood quickly enough to feed you long term, I can at least hold you over until I figure something else out. Is that what this is gonna be? You're all sweet until I start actually telling you to do anything, and then suddenly your favorite word is no. I know. I didn't mean it literally. I mean the not doing what I say. Like you just did when you corrected me about the literal word no. If I'm giving you a choice, I'll ask you, but I didn't. I'm telling you that I'm going to feed you my own blood for now. Do you have a problem with that? Answer me. Do you have a problem with that? That's what I fucking thought. Now, I am gonna feed you, but as sweet as you are having refused so far, I don't trust that the taste isn't gonna send you into some bloodlusted frenzy. So you're not biting me, I'm just gonna draw a little bit of my blood and then feed it to you. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go throw this out and grab stuff to take my blood. Sal, what are you doing here?
You seemed like you were struggling at tonight's meeting. Thought I'd come check on ya. Make sure you're okay.
I'm fine, thanks. You guys were right. I just needed some time alone to clear my head, I think.
What are you doing with the steak there? Thought you didn't eat meat.
I don't, usually, but I thought I'd try something new to take my mind off things, you know?
Not sure I do. Seems to me more like you might be feeding someone who does.
Look, Sal, I'm fine. Like I said, I just need time alone.
Sure, no problem. How about I just come in and make sure you're safe before I go?
No. I mean, I can take care of myself. Let me just make my dinner and I'll see you guys next week, okay?
Of course.
Sweetheart, they're here, and they know something is up. He was acting weird and there's no way he came alone. Forget the playing it safe shit. We need to run, and you need your strength. Come on, let me get these silver chains off you. Okay, drink me. Now. We don't have time for this. I can't convince you. You have to do this. I'm sorry. I know you don't want to. I know you're afraid of yourself, and I'm sorry to say that I'm scared of you too. But I'm more scared of what's gonna happen if we don't get the hell out of here. Look, if the neck's too much for you, here. Drink from my wrist, and I can pull away when you've had enough. Now come on. Be a good girl for me and drink. Good job, sweetheart. Now come on, we can go out the back. They're gonna want to kill you, but they won't kill me. If anything happens, just run. I'll find you again, I promise. Now come on, let's go.